LeVay Lawrence in the black trunks with gold trim.
This is a sneaky good fight, but hearing about both of these fighters and this matchup right away.
Wow, Lawrence just hook off that jab.
Ooh. You know, a nice jab, get the hook going. Landed the first jab he threw, too.
Yeah, I've got a southpaw jab is always something you see, but I would say Lawrence is really educated right hand. You know, not just with the jab, but also the way he flicks it into a right hook. And just control as well. Except the undefeated Harris will have to think his way through this one.
Good right hand to the body for Harris on the southpaw Lawrence.
And Lawrence, to go by the records, more of the puncher between the two. Only one stoppage win for Harris.
Combination there for Harris.
3 of Lawrence's 4 wins by way of knockout.
Exactly.
And he's been stopped as well?
He has been stopped 1 time, yes.
And that was actually one where the corner decided to stop it. I was talking to Smalls, Kevin Smalls, excuse me, who manages Lawrence, and he was just saying that the fighter actually went to the hospital the day before. And he tried to give it a go, and then just couldn't.
Yeah.
So it's counted as a knockout, but he just told the corner, you know what?
Yeah. Maybe he should have pulled
stop this fight. Yeah.
I think it's Harold McQueen.
He said he needed the money. Yes, exactly
was
right.
Was it BKB where I went?
He said, you know, that manager even asked him, like, well, what happened? Why were you in the hospital? He's like, I don't know. I left so I can make it to the fight.
Oh, boy.
I didn't even get the...
Those are the stories you don't hear so much about, but...
Vomiting everything and still happen to make it.
When he can fight, you can see he's a good sense of range control, even against a good fighter, quality fighter like Harris. They're having to think their way through this round.
Harris was a silver medalist at the 2018 Golden Gloves in New Jersey, fought at the 132-pound division. And even though, guys, he's only had 4 professional fights for Harris, this is his 3rd southpaw opponent. 3 of his first 4 pro opponents have been southpaws.
That's how my career started, too.
Really?
Yeah. 3 of my first 5 opponents were southpaw.
Let's have something in common.
2 out of 4.
When you don't have a big promotion taking care of you.
Almost a little clash of heads there. Looking to close the distance as Harris lands a straight right to the body. Right back comes Lawrence.
Both guys trying to put hands on each other.
Yeah, no one's landing too clean just yet.
Another headbutt.
Clean touch heads. Not a lot of clean punches landed yet.
I feel like there's a chance there for an uppercut for Lawrence to throw at Harris. Because Harris kind of starts bending in a little bit.
Yeah. He's leaning over to that right side. That's a dangerous place to be.
There's a chance for a counter left uppercut.
That's a dangerous place to be against a righty as well. You're dipping into the right hand.
Side.
Southpaw in a short fight.
Harris, despite a 4-2 record, you see, they feints. Lawrence, exactly. They have the subtleties. And Harris trying to put that pressure, but Lawrence with the subtleties in there.
Doubling up on the jab there.
And the way he throws it too, he throws it in a way where sometimes he flicks it out harder, but sometimes he flicks it out in a way where he's stepping back, so he's looking to set you up for a counter, trying to set a trap there. See, like right there, Harris.
Ooh, the left hand though lands in that exchange from Harris.
Both these guys doing a good job of getting their heads offline in exchanges. That's why there hasn't been too many clean connections yet.
Oh, touch the heads again.
And a body shot.
Yeah, that was a nice body shot.
Landed by Lawrence.
But once again, when you're on Pro Box TV, you got to look past the numbers. You look at these records, and you're like, you know, Harris is fighting a guy with 2 losses, but guess what? That guy with 2 losses can really fight.
Yeah. We find them all here, man.
Yeah. Our matchmakers do such a great job. But also, like I said, I've been hearing from multiple people, this is a really good matchup. Thus far, it has been entertaining.
I will say, the room tonight looks a little bigger.
Yeah,
It does.
Last night's ring was small.
It definitely does.
Much more of a boxer's ring tonight.
Once again, trying to put out that jab in different ways. Harris sometimes power his way through. You can see Harris wants to get in closer. He can put together those punches in bunches. But it's that Lawrence jab that sort of keeps him honest.
Lawrence is a nice long jab. He keeps distance. Nice check hook there. Got Harris off balance. He smiles in return. There is a little blood from the nose of Lawrence. Nice hook there from Harris.
does make his way into the pocket, he's able to put the punches together.
Good body shot again from Lawrence.
This is a tough matchup for a 4-rounder, man. These guys are both very good. Yeah, tough to score, tough to show separation.
Another good hook
in such a short period of time. I used to hate 4-rounders when I first started out. Doesn't give you a whole lot of time to think.
This is the fourth 4-rounder for Harris.
So that Lawrence uppercut there a second ago as well.
Lawrence actually in his last fight, albeit in a losing effort, was a 6-rounder, so he has gone the 6-round distance once and now back down to a 4-rounder here versus Harris.
Harris, hard charger, man, coming forward, controlling the center of the ring more often than not. Is pushing Lawrence.
Seconds.
Some heavy breathing from Lawrence as well. These last 2 rounds are really going to show.
Side.
He has looked good these first 2 rounds, especially in round 1.
Wants him to keep sticking that jab out there. Keep working that jab from that southpaw stance. It's so much longer. He has such a reach advantage, and he can land shots just like that.
There's that check hook that the coach was talking about that he loved. And you see a little mouse developing on the outside of the left eye of the undefeated Harris, courtesy of that sweeping right hook.
Yeah, sometimes he's walked into a few of them, trying to rush in through the front door.
Good judge of range here from Lawrence, taking those little half steps back, but still staying in position.
Yeah, that's what he's looking for. He's looking for those touch jabs, and when he takes that half step back, he's looking for Harris to occupy that space so he can throw the check hook. You can see the manner in which he steps back. You see he's kind of setting himself to throw that check hook. So
He throw more left hands though, no chance. There it is.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah, Harris got in a couple shots to the body with the right hand. Sorry, Paulie, go
He
ahead.
kind of gets a little one-dimensional and looking for the check hook all the time. But you can see the way he throws the jab. He throws it and then he's looking to step back, looking for Harris to occupy the space.
A little blood on the outside of the right eye of Lawrence here. Possibly clash of heads again. Southpaw and orthodox fighter.
Harris at the telegraph on that shot. He blew him up a little too much.
Ooh, good body shot with the uppercut off the rear hand from Lawrence there.
While stepping back, too.
Yeah, well placed. Eyes wide open now, looking through the blood. Nice jab. Ooh, heads coming together again.
Still lands a good right hand, and Harris wants to draw him in close. Lawrence doing a good job trying to keep the fight closer to the middle distance.
Looks like Lawrence, you take a little walk to the left or right just to reset Harris right.
Harris finds a nice right hand.
Yeah, Lawrence looks like he could benefit from taking a little walk and breathing.
Because any reset, I feel like, benefits the more athletic Lawrence. While Harris is more of an effort guy. He's got speed, but he likes to put a lot of punches together, so he's looking more for the effort.
He looks to be more conditioned too. Lawrence is breathing out of the mouth quite a bit. He needed a nice reset between rounds, which he did. The coach was very good at calming him down.
So you get Harris throwing all the punches. Seems like Lawrence is more selective. Good shot there from Harris with the right hand. Lawrence is more selective, while Harris looking to throw long punches and trying to be overwhelming.
I'll tell you this.
Seconds.
Lawrence is 3-2, boy.
Yeah.
4-2.
Yeah. 4-2. But
4-2. Yeah, it's still tough 4-2.
that'll be tough.
Side.
The regular shows in person.
I think she learned a lesson last night. Walking in those,
This ring is bigger, so it's a lot more walking.
yeah, good point.
Open body shot there from Lawrence.
I'm expecting a big push here from Harris, trying to keep that undefeated record. Here he comes.
Yeah.
And I think you should. I think you should really push the conditioning of Lawrence here. Good work along the ropes.
Landed a solid left hook on the inside.
Now, when you're undefeated, you don't want to lose. When you got the 2 losses, you're not. Sometimes you're not.
There
Push
it is with
yourself.
the right
You see
hand as well.
who's pushing themselves for the win here.
Love that double right hand against the southpaw. Nice and long, straight down the middle. Great work here by Harris in round 4.
And he has the Jersey crowd behind him, too, to motivate him in this last round. Representing Trenton, New Jersey.
And these guys are too good to fight 4 rounds.
Good shot there from Lawrence.
Need more rounds. It's going to be a hard one to score. Harris really giving a hard push here. And we did see last night, Jersey judges like the guy who's coming forward. Harris has controlled a lot of the center ring.
Listen, the guy coming forward is more effective, okay, right now. If it's just coming forward, it's more so, I don't know how to judge. So
I didn't say they were right. I'm just saying what they prefer for 10.
Whenever you get judges, they're going to call a guy coming forward. You don't really know what the guy's coming forward effective or not unless you're watching the fight. That's just, and I don't know how to judge, so I'm going to give it to the guy coming forward. Nice little spin around there from Lawrence. She got there from Lawrence. I mean, Lawrence seems to have more of the subtleties, but Harris, with his effort in a 4-rounder, maybe, getting the eye-catching moments that win him the fight.
Yeah, Harris has good conditioning. It's a real hard push here in the 4th round. Nice right hand once again. Lawrence needs to get off those ropes.
And again, when you're undefeated, you're more apt to fight down a little harder to keep that up. And that's what Harris has been doing in round 4. He may not be as skilled as Lawrence, but he wants to win it more than Lawrence.
Under 50 seconds now to work in this fight. Lawrence no longer keeping that jab out there like he was, like right now, earlier in the fight, he was popping out that jab very efficiently.
Yeah, heavy breathing from Lawrence as well. Not a lot of activity here in round 4. This has been a very strong Harris round.
You see Harris pulls in the last 30 seconds. I think he's probably winning this round so far. A little left hand there from Lawrence, so we're getting to see Harris pushing.
And kind of the hands dropping down.
Legs on Lawrence as well. Yeah, you can see a little bit of conditioning issues in round 2 from Lawrence. He actually recouped nicely between rounds 2 and 3. Showing up again here in round 4. Whoa, good left hand there from Lawrence on the inside.
Such a scorecard side.
Harris, the orthodox undefeated fighter. Big strong push in that 4th round. A lot of good savvy work from Lawrence, especially in those early rounds. Snappy longer.
Good job. We're going to face this way.
Ladies and gentlemen, after going all 4 rounds, we go to the scorecard. Damas y caballeros, después de completar las 4 vueltas, esta es la decisión oficial. La juez Taylor anotó 38-38, un empate. Judge Taylor scores it 38-38, even a draw. Overruled by judges Lundy and Weisfeld, who turned in identical scores of 39-37. Superado por los jueces Lundy y Weisfeld, que entregan tarjetas idénticas de 39-37. A favor del vencedor por decisión mayoritaria, in favor of the winner by way of majority decision. And still undefeated.
Yes!